Hey guys, this is Haley from OneOnRabbits.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how I make this toy. So I call this toy the bag of hay because what I do is pretty much just stuff it full of hay and full of hay treats for my rabbits. You may have seen similar toys like these sold online for rabbits, and they're kind of quite expensive as they are actually pretty easy to make at home. The one shown here kind of looks a little funny because before I started filming, Lulu started attacking it and she already ripped it open. So yeah, my rabbits really like this. So here are the items you are going to need to make this toy. If you hear some rustling around in the background, that's because the bunnies are attacking the toy that I just showed you in the beginning. So the first thing you're going to need is some lunch-size paper bags. These would probably work with a smaller size lunch bag. As you can see, mine say they're the giant size, but that was the only kind I had, so that's what I'm using. But it would probably work a little better if the bags were a little smaller. Then you're going to need some safe rope that you can use with your rabbit. The stuff I have right here is sisal, which is totally safe for rabbits. So then you're going to need a punch. Right here I just have a star-shaped punch, and I think this one's just really cute, and it's not overly big so that it's really easy for the rabbits to get into it, but it's just about the right size. And then you're just going to need a pair of scissors. So the first thing you're going to do is take your paper bag, and right here where the bottom is, you're just going to fold this down so that it is nice and flat. Then you're going to take your hole puncher and just stick it in on the side of the paper bag. Make sure that you're not cutting through the bottom though, this part right here, because you don't want the bottom to be cut through. So only cut above this line. So I'm just going to stick it in and punch. Then I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the whole paper bag in half this way. And then make another punch in the middle here. So when you open it back up, you will see you now have 4 holes across the paper bag. And now you're going to do the same thing again right above these punches. So once you have all your holes punched out, you're going to need to go grab your hay. So the hay I'm going to be using is my normal hay right here, which is just from a local farm. And then I'm also going to be using some oxbow orchard grass hay. This is just something my sister got for me, and it's just a little treat for them to have a different type of hay for once. So now that I have my hay, I'm just going to open up my bag. And then I'm just going to take a small handful of the normal hay my bunnies get and place it into the bottom of the bag. And then I'm going to take the orchard grass oxbow hay and just take a few little handfuls and put it inside the bag. So when you're filling your bag full of hay, you only want to fill it up to about where you punched the holes on the top row, because we're eventually going to cut off part of this bag. So then you're going to take some treats. The treats I have here are just some orchard grass pellets that I have for my bunnies, and my bunnies might go crazy when I open this. No, I guess they're busy with their other treats. So what I do with these is I just take a few small handfuls, because since these are made completely out of hay, they can't eat too many. So I'm just going to take like 2 little handfuls, about that full, and dump them into the bag. So now you're going to need to grab your sizzle rope and your scissors. So I just kind of take a big long string and cut it. I just kind of guess on how much I need. And then I wrap it around the bag right above where you made those hole punches. And then you're going to tie it in a knot and then pull tight. And then you're going to make another knot. And then just for fun, to make it a little cute, I just add a little bow. Like that. Then with the top of this huge bag, I'm just going to cut it off. It doesn't really matter if you cut it off or where you cut it off. I just think it looks a little nicer, and it's not so big and bulky. So I just cut it out about an inch or 2 from where I tied it. So then you can sort of just play around with it to make it look a little nicer. Or if you honestly don't care, just give it to your bunnies because they're going to destroy it anyway. So as you can tell, my bunnies have really loved this toy, and they've only had it for the amount of time that I made this video. So as you can see, they've already destroyed it. This is a really good toy to give them on special occasions like their birthdays, Christmas, or also if you're like leaving for quite a few hours during the day, you could give them this for something to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. If any of you guys make this toy, feel free to make a video response down below on how your bunnies enjoyed it, or just leave a nice comment. See you guys soon on my next video. Bye!